This video is going to take you through how to complete your rough draft once you have the pre-write assignment completed. So you're going to scroll down in the same unit, Unit 6. There is some content here for you regarding drafting. If you have any questions, how to summarize a text, the explanatory response outline. There are different videos here that you can watch, different content, things that you can read in order to help you complete the draft. But I want to take you here to the assignments. You have the pre-writing for the explanatory project. Remember, there's that pre-writing help video. Then once you get that pre-writing done, your planning process is done, it is time to work on the draft. So what you're going to do is you are going to open up the 6-2 project draft. Now, in the pre-write, you will have done all of your planning and you will have figured out whether or not you want to do a standard essay, a PowerPoint, or a video production, like a podcast, or if you want to do a video. Once you have made the decision about how you want to present your project, then you are going to click on one of the ways and follow that graphic organizer. So let's just say, for sake of time, that I'm going to do the standard essay document. So I'm just going to open up the standard essay. And you are going to follow the explanatory response, prompt, and directions. So on this particular essay, now this is the graphic organizer for the choice of doing the relationships, so the attributes there. If you chose the alternate prompt to do where you use something of your own choosing, then you can still follow this exact same format. You're just going to want to, where I've given you these texts, you're going to want to insert your own texts there. So what you're going to do is you're going to follow this. So you're going to start off your introductory paragraph with a hook, a sentence that grabs the reader. It can be a quotation, a question, an anecdote, which is a little story or interesting fact related to the prompt. So if you're going to talk about the relationships, if you chose option 1, then you can use something from these stories, or you can use a story, an anecdote of your own and insert that. You can start off with a question. You can start off with a quote from another source, but do something that's going to grab your reader and introduce your topic. If you chose the alternate topic, then definitely you want to start off with something that introduces that topic to your reader. So the very first paragraph is going to introduce your topic. You are going to give the title and the author of whatever source you are using. So if you are following the prompt option 1, then you're going to discuss something from up here. If you're following the prompt option 2, where you are doing an alternate topic, then you're going to want to put that in this paragraph. You are just introducing the topic, just giving some factual information here regarding the topic that you've chosen and what source you are going to be using to support your answer and to support your explanation. Then you can give a summary of the reading or summary of the text. If it's, let's say you chose prompt option 2 and you were doing gaming, then you might want to just summarize the source from where you are taking your information as far as gaming goes. Then the next sentence, the last sentence of this introductory paragraph, is what we call your thesis statement, where you are just introducing exactly what you are going to be discussing. So if you're discussing gaming, or if you're discussing relationships and you're going to discuss trust or loyalty or something like that, that's what you want to have in your last sentence of this introductory paragraph. That is your thesis. That is what is going to drive how you complete the body of this essay. The body of this essay is where you're going to explain all of this information that you introduced in detail to your reader. So the body is where the details come in of what you introduced to me or to your reader here in the very first paragraph. So if you are going to discuss gaming, or if you're going to discuss relationships, that is where this comes in. This paragraph also is where you are going to use your text. The C, remember, of the RACES format that we have used. All you're going to do is copy and paste from a source to help explain and support your explanation of the topic. Make sure that you use correct formats when you are using those. And once you get finished explaining your topic, then you are going to bring everything to a close by saying ultimately or in conclusion, something like that, and maybe restate some of your introduction to kind of help draw that topic to a close. And you want to make sure that this paragraph draws everything to a close without saying the end. We do not want to say the end. We just want everything to come to a conclusion at the end of your essay. One thing I will draw your attention to here is do not use first person. This is not a persuasive essay. This is not an opinion. This is explaining a topic with facts. Your facts are going to come from the resources that you have, whether you use one of these stories or texts, or whether you choose option 2 and you have alternate texts. You are going to be using those. So it is going to be factual information. Do not use first person, do not use contractions, and then make sure that you check your spelling.